The first episode of your TV show,
the
first episode of your TV show deals with an investigation of the HAARP. Robin, you know what that is?
The HAARP.
An answer in question form. Robin did terribly on Jeopardy.
The HAARP?
HAARP.
HAARP. No, I don't know what that is.
The High Frequency Active Oral Research Program.
What?
Aurora. What the hell is that?
Even Howard could turn that sexual.
Yeah, right.
He could
the oral
No,
what?
it's called, what it's called is HAARP.
Okay.
You say this is a massive military-run program in Alaska. What are they doing up there? What's the conspiracy?
I don't know. Well, here's the conspiracy of it.
Okay.
It's a group of, and this will fit right down your line, Howard, because of radio.
Right.
All right. The government only allows a radio station max 50,000 watts.
Right.
That's the biggest you can be.
Right.
Well, this is a group of radio antennas, 380 of them.
Yes.
Each one of them putting out 50,000 watts to combine. And they send low-level radio frequencies up to the ionosphere, which is that layer right between space and here.
Yes.
They then ricochet them back down to Earth, and they become very powerful. This can knock planes out of the air. It can control the weather. It can do all. It can, and get this: its frequency is set at the identical frequency as the human brain.
So
now,
what are you saying?
Now, do you think that that's by happenstance or design? What they can do, it's mind control. They can send low-level frequencies. I got a demonstration of it from this doctor that wrote the book, Angels Don't Play This HAARP. And that's what this is about.
You're telling me the government is controlling our brainwaves.
I'm telling you
a secret program in Alaska. What did you see in the demonstration?
Yeah. All right, in the demonstration, I was this Dr. Begich, whose brother's a U.S. Senator.
Go ahead.
He has a thing like HAARP with a CD player with two wires that come off to flat discs. He would simply put those discs here on me, and I would plug my ears.
Yes.
And I could hear the music, but not through my ears, but out of the front of my brain.
So you're saying you heard things through your brain, but not through your ears?
Not through my ears, and that's what this thing can do.
But how does that program? So it could be a constant message?
Well, it could be if they shoot this stuff down over masses of people, all the masses of people could be getting these subconscious whatever into their brains where they wouldn't even know it.
Yeah.
Why doesn't Tiger Woods use that as an excuse? Say that his brain was... Why not? But what's your claim?
Well, here's the deal, too, Howard.
What does the government say this program is?
They call this an unclassified research center. Well, they're lying there because they wouldn't let me in. If it's unclassified, how come I can't get in?
You went there?
We're right at the gates, and we were denied access. We tried 4 times through the government to get in. They wouldn't let us go.
You are a former governor.
That's right.
You couldn't get in.
And I'm also a former Navy SEAL with a top-secret security clearance.
And you could
I could not get in.
So who do you think's getting in?
Now, get this. HAARP, guess who finances it?
Go ahead.
DARPA, the most secret part of the Pentagon. To the tune of $250 million a year to study what? The Northern Lights? Now, here's the conspiracy. Do you remember the tsunami that hit Indonesia?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you remember how there was no warning to it?
Right.
Yes.
Normally, there's major warnings. There's an earthquake or something that causes it. Well, when HAARP is... It's powered by 5 diesel engines the size of locomotives. Like
and you think they caused the tsunami?
Well, that's one of the conspiracies is that they could have been like one
could have been an accident.
Yeah, they could have been testing it out, and this is the end result. And what are they going to do? Come out and say, "Oops, oops"? Wow. And this thing's scary. It's like the doctor says to me. He said, "Governor, what you have here, this is the death ray."
You know, it could be because think about it. You know, here today I'm reading in the newspaper. You know how they tell women to go get mammograms?
Yep.
They're saying today in the newspaper it causes breast cancer, all this low-level radiation. They don't know what they're doing. If they invent these things, who the hell knows? It could have been an accident.
They're rolling the dice.
They're rolling the dice with our lives.
Yep. Well, and here's the thing about what happened in Indonesia. When they crank HAARP up, you see the Northern Lights. That's how powerful. It also heats up the ionosphere. Could that be global warming?
I don't know.
Could this thing be heating it up there? And, well, here's the deal in Indonesia. There's witnesses who said right before the tsunami hit, they saw the Northern Lights.
Let me ask you something. Obama's a liberal kind of guy.
Now, wait a minute.
Yeah.
In Indonesia, you can't see the Northern Lights normally.
So let me ask you this. Obama's a liberal kind of guy. You think he's the president. He must know this is going on. Wouldn't he step in and say, listen, I just learned of something?
Well, Obama's just another Democrat. You're learning that.
Well, that's true.
Didn't he run on a big thing of change?
Yes.
Well,
anybody see any change?
No.
Not only did he run on a thing of change, but he said exactly what you said when he was running, that wars in Afghanistan and Iraq are increasing terrorism.
That's right.
He's escalating the war.
Well, what does that tell you?
What should his speech been the other night? Should it have been, hey, look.